Home and Away has begun filming its dramatic scenes in Western Australia, and the first photos have begun to emerge from the set, as it's revealed that Tane will be joining Brax and Ricky. Back in August, it was announced that Home and Away would be heading to Western Australia for the first time, in what producers are describing as a landmark event and an ambitious, high-stakes storyline. The special episodes, airing in 2026, will reunite us with Daryl Braxton and Ricky Sharp for the first time since 2016. Their new storyline will reveal where life has taken Brax and Ricky since their Summer Bay departure, and will feature high-stakes drama and emotional payoffs against a stunning backdrop of WA's rugged outback. The first hint that filming was about to commence came a few days ago, when the show's head of makeup Laura Vasquez posted a photo on Instagram of a plane, with the caption "Perth-bound, airplane emoji." With filming now underway, residents of Perth have already spotted the cast and crew out and about in the city. While Bonnie Swain hasn't yet appeared in any of the photos, they do reveal that a current character will be joining them in Perth. Ethan Brown, who plays Tane, has also been photographed alongside Stephen Peacock, suggesting that he'll be part of the drama in WA. A photo taken in Perth's CBD by Hannah from the Home and Away Spoilers Info Facebook group shows Ethan and Stephen talking to an assistant director between filming. Meanwhile, fan Diane had posted to the Home and Away Spoilers and Gossip group of a photo she had taken with Stephen and Ethan as they filmed outside the Bell Tower tourist attraction in Perth. The pair were also spotted at nearby Elizabeth Quay by Glenys Marsden, who posted a series of photos of the filming on Instagram. While Seven's annual Perth Telethon is taking place this weekend, Ethan Brown isn't believed to be one of the attendees from the Home and Away cast, suggesting that he's in the city for filming rather than to partake in the charity event. While Tane has no known connection to Brax or Ricky, he has met Brax's brother Heath, albeit very briefly. Heath made a brief appearance in the 2021 season return episode, when Tane found himself in trouble with a drug gang after a job he was carrying out for them went wrong. Tane and Ari were forced to carry out an armed robbery at the Reefton Lakes League Club as payback for Tane losing the gang money, but it became clear that nothing they did would be enough to appease them. Dean, who had previously shared a cell with Ari when they were both behind bars, eventually stepped in and called on his Riverboy connections for help. With Reefton Lakes located on the Riverboy's patch, the boys were all too happy to help with the plan to derail the robbery and potentially save Ari and Tane. As Ari and Tane met up with gang leader Paul and his lackey Leon in preparation for their task, they were interrupted by the arrival of a gang of river boys, led by none other than Heath. Heath introduced himself and told the men that they were on Riverboy turf, and as Dean then explained, "That's a bad idea." Before anyone had time to react, the river boys did what they're best at and started a brawl. It didn't take long for the river boys, along with Ari and Tane, to overcome Paul's men, and Heath bundled Leon and Paul into his ute to take them on a little trip. Although Heath's return was little more than a cameo appearance, Dan Ewing revealed to the Daily Telegraph that there was an unusual catalyst behind his appearance. Series producer Lucia Dario had a dream about me, Dan laughed. Okay, well not me per se, but about Heath returning to help sort out a situation in the 2021 season return storyline. Producers are remaining tight-lipped over what causes us to reunite with Brax and Ricky in the Golden State, but Tane's involvement suggests that it could involve the River Boys. Will reformed bad boy Tane finds himself in trouble once again? The special episodes will air in early 2026, and it's believed that 5 episodes will be set in WA. A number of locations across Western Australia will be used, as filming takes place across the vast and varied landscapes of the state this month. A press release for the special episodes revealed that filming locations include the cosmopolitan city of Perth with its rugged coastline, and the state's expansive red outback. Since leaving Home and Away in 2015, and making a brief 2-episode return in 2016, Stephen Peacock has gone on to star in a number of successful dramas, both in Australia and the US, including 5 Bedrooms and Wanted. Speaking of his return, Stephen Peacock said, "I'll always be grateful to Home and Away for being the launch pad to my career, and I've got a sincere appreciation for the fans who've followed my work since." When the producers asked if I'd revisit Brax, it felt like a fun opportunity, and one I think the audience will really enjoy. Filming in spectacular outback Western Australia is the icing on the cake, and we can't wait to welcome one lucky UK fan and their guest onto set with us. Speaking to TV Week, Stephen added, "Part of me is nervous. I want to make it good for the audience because that role was extraordinary for me. Anytime you get a chance to play a character that resonates, you should treasure it. And I've always treasured that role." Meanwhile, since leaving Home and Away, Bonnie Swain has gone on to star in Rosehaven, The Secret Daughter, and Escape and Division. Her short film Finding Addison won Best Short Film at the 2023 Octa Awards, while her role in South by Southwest Sydney winner Thou Shalt Not Steal cemented her status as one of Australia's most versatile talents. Of her return to Home and Away, Bonnie Swain said, "Bringing Ricky back wasn't something I'd ever expected, so I'm beyond thrilled to reunite with Steve and old friends at Home and Away." Exploring where Ricky and Brax are now, 10 years on, will make for a very special and compelling storyline, and I can't wait for our WA filming adventure. The series executive producer Julie McGarren expressed her excitement at the story. "It's an absolute joy to have Steve and Bonnie back with us for this epic event. They've each left such a mark on Home and Away, both on screen and behind the scenes, and their return after a decade is sure to make the fans very happy." Questions of what Brax and Ricky's life is like now and how things might have changed for them will be answered. And of course, there's plenty of surprises along the way.